I'm struggling today. I'm in a good headspace. I'll be okay. I'm just needing some time. I thought I was enrolled in insurance. Turns out I was denied. I'm literally embracing happy. I thought I was gonna find a polar bear in here, but hey guys, welcome back to another week on Less Hustle, More Coffee. If you're new, my name is Sonia. Live in Mount Juliet, married to George, and we have two dogs, Dexter and Maddie, and then we have Mama. I was thinking this morning, we should just go ahead and change the title of this vlog to More Hustle, Less Coffee, because we have been basically giving up our lives for Mom, getting her settled and moved into assisted living. And if you missed that, you'll have to go back and watch those videos. I don't know, start about a month ago, or you can even go back and watch where she actually moved to town 5 years ago, and you can see her villa house there. I am starting to get a little bit caught up on rest. I kept thinking of how moves are one of the stressful things that you can go through. We have moved Mom 3 times. It's stressful when it's your own move, but there is another element of stress when it's somebody else's move. I say it's probably taken a couple of years off my life. We are totally exhausted. But let me tell you, we are going to get our life back, even if we have to say no to some things. But here's what we're going to do this week on the vlog. We're going to be working in Mom's garage a little bit every day. George and I have some other things planned on some days, so it may not be every day this week. We'll take you along for all of it. But today we've got a mixed bag. It is Monday, June 22nd, and we are going to go get groceries for Mom. I know. You're like, I thought you were going to settle down with the mom thing. So she's due to kind of fill her little bitty tiny fridge up and a few things in her cabinet. She really didn't have very much snacks, so she wants us to get things like beanie weenies and some drinks. We'll go knock that out this morning. We're going to be going out to her house and working in her garage. We are finished going through the house. That went very quickly. It's one of the reasons that we're tired is because on top of the, let's just call it a 14-day move at this point, because even yesterday we took another load. It was mainly clothes, things that we kind of knew would be taking. We have been trying to do both this move and working in her house so that we can get the house estate sale done and get it on the market. We do actually have to get this house up for sale, so we have to get the estate sale people in so we can sell the stuff. And so going through the garage is what is left. There's a lot of stuff out there because Mom moved 60 years of stuff maybe to that house, and that house was a lot smaller, less storage. She didn't have room to put all of it, and so it's just sitting out there in boxes. So we got to go through, see what it is, get any memorabilia out, and open it all up for the estate sale people, which we plan to call at the end of the week this week. Also having to worry about my insurance. We gave them the direct deposit info and hasn't gone through yet. You have to follow up with people, I've found, because things don't just take care of themselves. Well, anyway, we're going to get on the road and start our very long day taking care of Mom, taking care of Mom's other house. We also have to get her Xfinity set up, that last Hallmark channel. I just told her she'd have to be patient because we had family in town last week. And I've had lots of behind-the-scenes paperwork and things that I've been trying to do for her. I'm only one person. I can only live my life and her life. And, that's not right, you say. Well, you're right. I can only live my life. We hope to get our life back soon. The sooner this is over with, the sooner we can get some of our life back. and we are looking forward to that. And welcome to the vlog. And if you are interested in real life family drama, here's what's going on now kind of thing, stay tuned. All right, guys, this is what I'm dealing with today. The cart started making a noise and it won't stop. I know you guys are wondering, like, what on earth would she need from the grocery store since she eats at the assisted living place and she has such a small fridge. So here's what was on her list. A quart of milk, one of those Starbucks iced coffee. I don't think it will sit upright, but you'll have to turn it sideways and hopefully it won't leak. Donuts. She wants Krispy Kreme donuts, and this Publix actually has them. Donut sticks. She likes those little Debbie donut sticks. She asked for 2 jars of jelly, and so we got cherry and blackberry. I don't know if she's going to eat toast in her room or just take it with her to the lunchroom. I don't know.
She didn't have any way to toast it.
I don't know. 2 cans of Beanie Weenie and a lot of those small bottles of water and brown sugar because she wants to put brown sugar in her oatmeal at breakfast. So they did not have peroxide and we're having to make a second stop. All right, guys, it's 1:15, still Monday. It took, I think, about an hour and a half to get Mom's extra channel on her lineup with Xfinity. You would think that they would be so accustomed to doing this at Xfinity that it would be an easy thing. But just to kind of let you know what we went through, they sent me 3 different things to approve because they tried 3 different ways to get her expanded cable. So she has her family channel. I have moved the earth. Maybe life can go on. Oh my gosh, y'all. I can't help but notice while editing that I have a propeller on my head. If it would only just lift me up from this world and drop me off in another life, maybe somewhere with palm trees, an ocean, I'm only kidding, but it did cross my mind, so I thought I'd share it. I will show you where I am in the house. We've basically finished except for one little room. There's a few things here and there we still need to take out or get rid of, like cleaning products and things like that. But yeah, we're ready to start on the garage. So this utility room is we're almost finished cleaning it out. We just have a few more things to bring out. All right, so to date, I have 2 boxes of memorabilia. You remember that guy? Remember that guy?
Memorabilia now. I've reached that age.
That is a shred box after I went through this drawer. I kept, a lot of stuff out of there I thought that was still important of everything else. And a lot of memorabilia came out of that. It was very interesting. I found some very nice pillowcases, which I'll show you guys more, I'm sure, at a later date, but I just could not let these go. These, I know, are handmade by somebody in our family, so we might as well put them on the bed, we might as well use them. They've been sitting in a drawer all these years. All right, guys, we are ready to start in the garage now. It took me a little longer inside than I thought. Got to go through all these boxes. Let me show you. All right, now a lot of these boxes right here are empty, but I got to go through everything and make sure that there's nothing we need to keep for the family, and we'll be going through all of this. So George has kind of been going through and opening them up and putting them against the wall so I can kind of quickly go through them.
Look, there's a guy here, looks just like me.
Ah,
That's some devil.
it does look like
Kind
it,
of chubby
doesn't it?
though.
Here's this angle. Oh, what a mess. Some of those are empty boxes though, right?
Coming through. Yes, all these over here are empty.
So some of those front boxes are definitely empty, but oh my goodness, what a mess we've got to go through. This may take longer than I thought. I have been through this cabinet, and that's where I got the pillowcases from that I will share with the rest of the family. I'm gonna wash them and clean them up. And all right, I'm gonna start going through all these things here. We'll see what we get into. All right, clear plastic plates that I'm sure they used at church.
I found this
Oh,
little fiddle.
I'm sure I gave that to Dad.
Yep, Daddy played the fiddle. So what do you want to do with it? Memorabilia?
Yeah. More glasses, tea glasses. Remember us using these a lot. They are so pretty. A little bit fragile. And she had all this blue glassware. So much of this is bringing back memories. I remember us drinking hot cider out of these around Christmas time. I don't even remember these, really. I just don't. There were just so many beautiful breakable things, and she just didn't have anywhere to display all this stuff anymore. Kerosene lamp, so beautiful. Now here is the green glasses. I remember my grandmother having these in her china cabinet. I remember us having tea in these at Christmas. I have found something that I'm probably going to have to keep. You guys know that I love animals, and well, there's a bear, and there's all little animals in here, so let's see what all there is. All right, so there's a skunk, and then it has little tiny baby skunks. So I'm probably gonna have to keep these because, you know, we got a skunk that runs around our yard.
That's cute.
Wow, this is gorgeous. It's just, I'm just not a big glassware person, but if I were, I'd be taking that home with me. It's beautiful. It's just not really my style of decorating. But for someone who loved the Victorian style, it's just gorgeous. Of course, there's some silver pictures and things like that. I thought I was gonna find a polar bear in here, but I guess this is a rug. I don't really know. So funny. It's a big piece of fur. Mom always has loved bunnies, so it's a little planter. All right, so looks like she's got some glass pumpkins in here. Those are really cute, very nice. More blue glassware on a pedestal. We used to drink tea out of these. Nice. All right, this is what we drank our custard out of at Christmas every year. Mom always made a batch of custard, and we would have it with coconut cake or red velvet cake, and oh, these were just so perfect. As you know, I'm not really fond of the color red. You know, it's very Christmassy, very festive, lots of memories, but I got the video. Even more glassware. Oh my. I guess there's Gone with the Wind plates in there. Oh my. Oh my. All right, there's like more crystal bowls. My goodness. I guess they wouldn't all fit on that bookcase she has. I painted that. I don't know how old I was. I'm sure I was probably a teenager, but yeah, maybe I'll keep that. I used to love to paint rocks when I was a teenager, and I did that one. So I'll keep that one too. I forgot about this one. Look at that. You know, I've always loved sailboats, and I've always loved the water. Yeah, I'll keep that one too.
Live from Nana's garage. Making some progress. These are all kind of together. They're just kind of jumbled around. So we'll fix it. See you, bye.
All right, so I remember these mixing bowls from my childhood. And so I'm trying to decide if I want to keep these or not. Oh my gosh.
Do they give you joy?
Paul's Mary Dunbar. I'm gonna think about it. Cute little bunnies, pigs, and little piglets. Yeah, those are coming home with me. I also think I'll keep Fancy. That is so cute. Little bunny's asleep in some slipper shoes. All right, so my grandmother, my mom's mom, collected bulls. And that was just kind of a joke. Granddaddy bought a bull one time and she didn't want him to have a bull on the property. George's moving stuff, sorry. You know, she was worried that Granddaddy would get hurt and she threw a fit. Well, he bought the bull anyway. And so from then on, she got a glass bull for her china cabinet every year for Christmas as a joke. Oh, well, I am hot and tired and it's almost 4, so we've given it a good 3 hours here, if not longer. We're gonna call it a day. We did get a lot done. We've gone through, I don't know how many boxes. So we took all that glassware stuff back in the house so it'll be easier for the estate sale people. Still have to kind of go through all that, you know, which is not very much. I can knock that out in another day. A lot of these boxes right here are empty, but man, there's still so much that I need to go through. And there's George. Have you kicked over? He's kicked over. I think he's trying to say he's tired. There's a scooter in here and there's like all kinds of decorations and cleaning supplies, you know, Christmas decorations. So yeah, we just kind of have to knock through this. So we'll be working on this all week. I don't know, we've got a couple of days where we're just really busy, but we'll do what we can this week and we'll call the estate sale people. Are you tired? Okay, fine. He is just trying to mess with me. And we're gonna lock up and head out and call it a day. Hey guys, it is Tuesday now and I have a mammogram, and I woke up this morning and I'm like, why do I have a mammogram this morning? Well, it's because I scheduled it. I was trying to just get it done before my insurance changed, which that's another story. We have followed up and followed up and followed up. I don't know why communication is so hard. If we could just, you know, get some straight information, clear information, any information, it would make me a happier camper. So I'm a little nervous, you know, but I am missing a lot of things. And I know that this season is only for a season, and my Devo this morning was actually about that. You know, that there's a time for everything, and this too, you know, will pass. I think we've been going strong since about April 15th, and we're almost to the end of June now. I'm just kind of ready for things to be back to a normal pace. Just some things that I've given up, and I'm not complaining, but I am just sharing with you how I feel, because I know that a lot of you wanted to know, you know, what it's like when you are taking care of parents at this age, or, you know, making changes to assisted living, or getting their house ready to sell. So I've been taking you along with the emotional roller coaster, as well as just the list of all the physical things that we're doing. So part of that is just, you know, I'm kind of grieving for some of the things that I've given up. Like I'm not able to read. Now, let me back up and say I do have time in my day to do some things. It's just I have to choose what I do with those things, and I have chosen to get the YouTube done, the best to my ability. That has suffered a little bit, and ironically, my channel has grown more when I didn't do the planning of content. So explain that, I don't know. Just sharing real life brought more subscribers, I guess. You know, I have to choose what I do with my time, and it's been housework, you know, laundry, YouTube, you know, other parts of the family. You know, we try to have our dinner and our quiet time at night, and we've been doing that. But I mean, as far as personal things that I've kind of had to give up, I miss my long devos. I'm having to do quick ones on the run. I miss my walk time on the walk pad. I didn't really think I'd miss that, but I do. It makes me feel better when I'm walking. I am getting exercise. I'm getting anywhere between 6 and 8 to 10,000 steps, I guess, a day. Just, you know, doing life. You know, we're definitely not sitting. We're moving all the time. I'm on my feet all the time, except for at night, you know, when we're eating or watching TV after dinner. Yeah, I miss reading a lot. You know, I didn't take a lot of time to read before, but I did read every day, and I'm not getting that time in. I miss going shopping, things like thrifting. I didn't get to do my spring thrift shopping, and George and I have some excursions that we've put off. I miss traveling. Like I miss going somewhere for the weekend. Those are the things that I'm missing and have given up in the last, you know, couple of months, almost 3. But it's okay. We'll get back to that. Yeah, I'm tired. I'm just a bag of wind this morning. Maybe tomorrow I'll wake up and be cheerful, but I'm struggling today. I'm in a good headspace. I'll be okay. I'm just needing some time. But we'll go get the mammogram done, and then I will have until about 1:30, and we're gonna have some fun today. We are gonna go to the movies and out to dinner. We have a coupon to use for demos, and so we'll have a good rest of the day. It'll be relaxing. I think tomorrow I will have to go work at Mom's house some, and I will need to drop off some things to her. She has also requested an order that I place. She needs some more white tops, and I agree, she probably doesn't have enough to wear with all the printed types of pants that she has. She's lost a couple of sizes, and all the things at home are just way too big, and all the white shirts are stained anyway, so she's right, she needs those. I was gonna do that this morning. I haven't had a chance, and I need to go, so hopefully the day will get better. I'm just tired this morning. Even though I slept 9 hours, I'm just exhausted still. I am home, and this angle where I'm parked in the driveway makes me look orange. You just adapt. I'll try to color correct it, but I'm parked where I can go straight into the garage once George gets here to open the door. I do have a key to the door to get in the house, so that's not a problem. I did stop at Starbucks, and I got a grande iced passion tea with 1 pump of stevia. I had to ask Chat GPT what I needed to get because I wanted something refreshing. I did not want coffee. I did not want a lot of sugar. I did want something iced. It is, however, perfect and on the spot. It is very refreshing. It doesn't even taste like tea. And the 1 pump of stevia is perfect. But I'm going to go in and work on the video today. I have a lot of work to do on the video. I take the length of the video and divide it by 4, for 4 days. And then that's my goal to work on up to that point that day. And then I stop so that I can do other things I need to do each day. I'm trying to pick up my energy level, but we'll get through this, guys. Thank you for being here for the journey. I'm not through with the video yet, but I do want to stop and say thank you, guys. We're just living life here, and it hasn't been easy these past few weeks. Life could certainly be worse, and I realize that. I could babble all day here, but I need to go and get some stuff done. So we'll see you maybe sometime today. All right, let's get it done.
I'm the best car salesman this side of the Mississippi.
Happy Wednesday. Well, I thought I would save a little bit of time. Joke's on me. Mom had said, oh, could you bring my moose and my pig from the house? And it's like, Mom, it's way too late for that. If it's not already in your place, it's been thrown away. She had so many drawers and shelves of cosmetics and things under the sink, and she couldn't take all of it. So anyway, I ordered her comb, her pick, or whatever that she teases her hair with a little bit, and I ordered her mousse. I thought it would be so clever of me to just order it from Amazon and it would be taken care of, but the pump smashed in delivery, and so what I thought would be a time-saving effort is just a time suck, because now I have to go into Amazon and create a return because this is unacceptable. The funny thing is that if I had just gotten this at Walgreens, because I had to go in and buy something else urgently she needed the other day. I think it was peroxide, because Publix, the grocery store, didn't have peroxide, so we had to go to Walgreens. I could have just bought that then, but I already had this ordered. This is what my life is like right now. It's like I try to make the world perfect. I try to take care of everything as quickly as I'm asked to do it, but this is the kind of thing that usually happens to me. Well, at least Amazon is going to issue her a return, so the money will go back in her account. So I'm leaving the broken mousse bottle sitting here in my office till that goes through, to remind me to make sure it goes through. But I'll have to stop and buy mousse today. Today we are taking Maddie to the vet. We are going to go buy mousse after I take Maddie home, and then I will have to go shopping at Belt. She's lost a lot of weight, and so we're still trying to get her wardrobe right, and she doesn't really have very many tops her size, so I need to go and buy white tops because she has a lot of printed pants and no tops to wear with them. So I tried to order it online, but everything was cotton, and that'll shrink and then it'll be the wrong size. She'll have to iron it, and she's not going to iron anything. I'm certainly not going to iron it. And yesterday, Mom said, well, I hear they lose items from your laundry, so I think you might have to start doing my laundry for me. And I shut that down really quick. I told her, I said, I'm not going to pay $6,000 a month for services to come over there and do it myself. I'm not wagging laundry back and forth. I did that in my dorm room back in the day in college, and I'm not doing that again. I am doing enough. I'm doing over the top enough, but I can't live her life completely for her. I just can't do everything. I do care about her, but I'm not going to be doing all these things when I'm paying someone else to do them. If it becomes a problem, we'll deal with that person that is creating the problem. But I'm not going to be able to make her world perfect, and I'm going to quit trying. All I can do is just try to give her the things that she needs. I'm done. I'm done for now. Okay, so we are on the way to the vet, and I am so used to having the garage door, but I'm having to go out the back door. George is having to bring the car out of the garage for me because he's the only one that has enough manpower to lift it up and down. So he has to bring the car out for me, and then I have to go out the back door, lock the deadlock, and I'm just used to being able to open the car door and let Maddie jump into it and us just hit the garage door opener and leave. So, yeah, just having to stop and lock the door and make sure I've got her on the leash and the things that we get spoiled to. The guy comes tomorrow to fix it. But anyway, this is what we're doing now. We're taking Maddie to the vet. She's excited. She doesn't really know that she's going to the vet. So I have been working all morning trying to get Mom's bank account set up with her assisted living people. They have a new website, and even though I'd already given them the bank information, they've got this new website, so I had to go in and try to get the bank information loaded in there. Somehow I hit the wrong button and denied myself access to the account. So then I had to call and get that all straightened out. Yeah, it's been an aggravating morning. We're gonna go get this appointment done, and then we're going to go find Mom's moose and her white tops and take them to her, and then we're gonna go to Mom's house and we're gonna continue working on the garage and see if we can get through with this part so that I can get on and have a little more of my life back. Just because I miss my life does not mean I don't love my mother. We have done hard things. We continue to do hard things. I'm just tired. And for those of you that recognize that and know where I'm coming from, I love you and appreciate you. And just because I'm tired does not mean that I don't love my mother, okay? All right, I forgot my mascara and eyeliner this morning, so even though I put makeup on, I look like I crawled out of bed. At this point, I'm just here, you know? All right, so Mom's doctor just called as I was trying to get checked in. I didn't answer it. I let it go to voicemail. It's like, at some point, I just can't do life all at once, so I'll have to call him back. It's just inappropriate to be talking to her doctor while I'm trying to check in, so we're here. Hi.
You have Maddie here for us?
Yeah.
Hi.
So Maddie is just getting her shots today. There's nothing wrong, thank goodness. She was wagging her tail when they took her back. She was a little bit scared, and I told her, it's okay, you're not getting a bath today. Sometimes she enjoys her baths or her grooming, and sometimes it makes her a little bit nervous. So, but no bath today, just shots.
You get a fecal test. Oh my, oh my. We've got to get a couple of shots, but it'll be okay.
The doctor will be in just a minute. I am not really having any luck finding just plain white tops. Why did I think this was going to be easy? I'm like, oh sure, no problem. Yeah. Well, I found one, but it's 100% cotton, and I'm scared it will be all wrinkly and shrink. I need a poly blend. And I don't want it to look sporty, so that one's out. That's an extra large, but might be too little, I don't know. I don't know if she's gonna like that side. Alright, so I found this one. It's a little bit t-shirty though. Like, I'm gonna buy it because it's a blend. Okay, this is kind of what I'm talking about here. Found a Liz Claiborne, and I've got to check and see if it's cotton. It feels like a blend. This one is a blend. So I've got two here that I think will work. I kind of think this is just gonna be like a wear it once and it's not gonna look good again. It just looks more t-shirty and less dressy. There is that one. I think we have enough to work with. All right, I am back at the garage. I'm doing the left side first. Kind of got me a little station set up. That box is for the estate sale. And then I've got the memorabilia box going there. So I'm just having to go around and work my way around. It's hot out here and it's gonna get worse over the next month because we're heading into July. But you know, we've got kind of a lot to go through. I want to take all the breakables and put that in the house. All the breakables will go back in the house, and then we'll leave all the garagey stuff out here. And so really what I'm trying to do is just pull out anything I think the family would want to keep, you know, all the memorabilia type stuff. All right, might as well get started on it. I will bring you along if I find anything, you know, cool and interesting. I decided to open up the end so that I could get some airflow in here. I kind of hated to do that because I'm by myself, but we're in a pretty safe neighborhood, so it should be okay. Lots of retired neighbors around. There were men working at the end of the garage, you know, working in the yard and trimming and all of that, and they were just right there, and you would have thought they would have been done and through, but they kept coming back and doing it over. So I don't know if they were checking out the situation, so I just closed the garage. So it's hot and sticky, and I'm waiting for them to get on to a different section of the neighborhood. I mean, can you believe it? 2 hours I'm over here working in the garage. They're out there. And it was the same way the other day. You know, when you want them to come do the yard, they're not here. But I did find something interesting, and I'm blasting Mom's AC in the other room so I can get some respite. Let me show you what I found. There's me. You can tell I'm not a happy camper, and I'm sure that somebody did something to make me mad. The story of my life. And there's Mom, and there's her mom. So 3 generations, and I'm not a happy camper. And I'm still not a happy camper. Nanny does not look happy in this picture, and I'm guaranteeing you she's probably not. All right, there's Mom and Aunt Martha and Mom. This is interesting. Now this one is precious. There is my wonderful grandfather, Chesley. And Violet, she looked much happier there. So pretty. My nanny and granddaddy. So I have never, ever in my life seen this picture, and I don't know why. Such a beautiful frame, beautiful family. I don't know why this wasn't on the wall. That's Nanny and Granddaddy, my mom, and Aunt Martha. My sister looks more like Mom than I do. But oh my gosh. And the frame bubbles out. I don't know if you can see that. It bubbles out. That's just gorgeous. It's beautiful. Apparently my grandfather had a little black book. I think this was when he was in the Navy, because it says San Francisco and it's got his fleet. I'm gonna have to look through and see if I recognize any of the names in there. Very interesting. Well, apparently when we moved some of Mom's stuff from our basement over here, we evidently moved some of our stuff. Some of Katie's stuff got moved. This was Katie's when she was a baby, and that was her Build-A-Cat. And there was her American doll, Heidi. And everybody remembers this guy. So that goes in the memorabilia box because, you know, Katie may want those. Wow. And the cleaning people are back. I mean, how many times do they need to be around here? My gosh. I may have shown you this in a previous video, but there is me graduating from Lipscomb, my college degree. How about that? I look really excited. Yay, I'm through. Look, there's George on the right and my nanny, Violet, on the left. And there is Katie, my daughter. Wasn't she cute? All right, we're having pork loin for dinner, thanks to George. There's two different kinds of sauces. One is like a garlic version and another one is one with a mustard sauce. We did have a little bit of bean soup left over. He's also added corn. Man, that corn looks green. Anyway, we also had some salad left over. It's that salad we buy from Costco. It's got a little bit of greens, cranberry, kale, chickpeas. It all looks really good. And I've had a little bit of red wine tonight. Hadn't had any in a while, and that just sounded really good. Oh, and there's the grandsons. Didn't even realize they were there. There they are. We miss them already. Can't wait to see them in November. It's gonna be a long time away. Hey guys, it's Friday now. Moods are a little bit lighter. I'm breathing a little bit lighter or easier, because we haven't had to rush out of here today. I mean, every day we've had something going on that I had to rush out. I did not vlog yesterday. Yesterday was crazy. Basically, I thought I was enrolled in insurance. It turns out I was denied. I had to dig in and find that out. Long story short, have to save this for another video. It's a whole topic in itself, and we're not going to go down that rabbit hole, but I've had to apply for health through the government website. And of course, you know, it's not much coverage, and it's, you know, you give them your arm and leg every month, but it saves you from a catastrophe maybe. So I'm dealing with all that. I'm still not covered. My current coverage ends June 30th, and I'm pending, and you gotta love life. Yeah, that's another story for another day. Yesterday, Mom had a doctor's appointment, and I was online dealing with the government healthcare thing for about an hour and a half, trying to get all my documents in order and get them sent through and pick my plan. And I kept watching the clock, and it was edging more and more toward time to go. It became past time for me to go. We were almost through. I kept hanging on, and we ended up not getting to go out to eat at a proper restaurant, but we did go through a drive-through. It is what it is. So we got that doctor's appointment done. So today, we're just going to go work in Mom's house and try to knock out the garage. Honestly, I'm not sure we can finish it all today, but we're just almost there. And I'm trying to embrace happy. I am trying to... I told you I was trying, didn't I? I'm literally embracing happy.
Happy song?
So I'm trying to embrace happy, and here's the happy man himself. Let me show you what he's playing. He has an audience.
Oh, man.
All right, so I know we don't have a lot of time. I've spent a lot of time talking. I did want to say that we did have someone send a card, Bobby from Suffolk, Virginia, and I just want to say thank you so much for your sweet card of encouragement with all that we've been going through lately. I absolutely love it. Had a very sweet message inside, and it was uplifting. And one of the last things she said was, remember to count your blessings. So I do try to do that. I know I complain a lot, and I'm just one of those people that try to make everything perfect, and it's never going to be. So I'm always talking about the gaps. But I did sign up for that Gratitude Plus app. My daughter introduced it to me, and I finally went for the upgrade at $19.99 a year because of the fact that it gives you an insight into your persona and the things that you're showing gratitude about, and it just kind of gives you a synopsis. I don't know, I just really like that. You know, I like the analyzation process of everything. And it's kind of fun to see the mail coming in. So I appreciate that from you guys. And this week, I really needed your words of encouragement. And the vlog views are up. We have a lot of new subscribers, and I appreciate that. I always love seeing our community grow. It's hard. So the grandkids called this morning. We've had a relaxing morning. I cut my hair. I'm really happy with it. So I cut a pretty significant amount off. I mean, it was really quick too. I just have a method of cutting the bottom, and then I bring up the sides and cut it up this way on each side. I go back here, do another cut. I bring it out, you know, and cut it that way, going up, you know, right here, and then in the very back, I do the same thing, and that one is the hardest one to do. Sometimes I have to do that one when it's dry, where I can see the layers better, but that just seems to kind of give me the cut that I want. And I think I've said everything I need to say, so let's hit the road and head to Mom's. All right, it's a pretty big, huge Bible. George is getting all the stuff out of it and putting it in the memorabilia box.
Got good pictures. That's pretty good. Jonah and the whale. Looks like a big smallmouth bass crossed with a catfish, maybe.
It didn't have anybody's name in it.
Bigger than my head.
Did it have anybody's name in it?
No, like I said, it has no information in it.
Okay.
No family records. Just a big old nice Bible.
Well, we just have had a great little morning. I guess we got over here around 11:30, something like that. Just kind of worked through lunchtime, and those are all empty boxes there. We've gotten so much done. Most everything that I've uncovered today has been the memorabilia. I think I probably have about 6, maybe even 8 boxes. I kind of lost count. There's only a little bit left of the garage to do. Let me show you where I am. Oh, before I do that, we went to lunch a few minutes ago and had the best Greek gyro platter. Oh, it was so good. George is moving stuff. It's his thing. He's got to make noise in the background, so you'll know he's there.
I've organized many a stock room in my life, so there you go.
All right, let me show you where I am, but we thoroughly enjoyed our lunch. It was like a nice reward. It was authentic Greek lunch. Not that I would know what authentic tastes like, but it was probably some of the best Greek I've had in a long time. I really just have all of this right here to go through. All that right there. I was hoping I could knock that out today. I'm questioning whether that's even possible or not. I think it's probably going to take another day, maybe 2. And I didn't stop to film anything today because we were working pretty fast. And so much of it is just my past. And there is so much of the memorabilia that I just didn't know how to film it. But there's a lot. Most of this stuff over here is Christmas decorations. And I've held a few things out in another room for Mom that I thought she might could use in assisted living. Just smaller things. But like I said, all these are boxes. So, all right.
Keep any of these?
Yeah, I think we might want to hold on to those. All right, we're going to do a little time lapse and you can kind of see what we're doing here. Guess what, y'all? I am through. I am through going through every stitch, corner, box, filing cabinet, drawer, cabinet. I am through going through Mom's house. George is going through some old CDs to see if he needs anything out of there, but we're through. Do you know how excited I am? Because I don't have to come over here and work anymore. So we're through with phase 2. I guess now is phase 3, waiting for the estate sale and seeing what happens with that. And then we'll work on selling Mom's house. So we worked a little past the allotted time because we did kind of get a late start this morning. We had a nice sit down lunch and we only had such a little bit left to do, so we knocked it out. And with that, I'm gonna go ahead and close this vlog. It's been a long one, like they all are lately. A lot of chatty stuff. Kind of needed to chat. I appreciate you all following the journey. I'm excited to start bringing you some new and different content. Yeah, we'll go back maybe next year and visit some memorabilia and have some fun with that as we dig through these boxes some next year. But yeah, I'm ready to move on to other projects, and I'm sure you are too. It's been a long series of moving Mom to assisted living. Yeah, we'll still keep you posted on the estate sale and the sale of the house, you know, but there's not going to be these long videos about it. You know, there's not going to be anything left to film unless I'm totally surprised by something. Yep, you know who's in the background back there. So anyway, give me a thumbs up if you liked the video. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you were thinking as you went through the video. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And we will see you guys next week. We're ready to go home and take care of the dogs. This one's a wrap.